Konnichiwa, watashi no namae wa Benjamin desu. O genki desu ka? That's all you need to know. Go home. I'm just kidding, no. I wish it was that easy, but it really isn't. Basically, what's good? It's your boy Benjamin, aka DJ Dogstar. Welcome to the channel. Hope you feel welcomed. Yo. But yeah, basically, if you don't know what I said in the beginning, right there, all I said was, hello, my name is Benjamin. How are you doing? On that note, how are you doing? Are you doing good? I hope you're doing good right now. Because I love it when people are doing good. I guess, yeah. Like, as you can see, I have started a new series, and basically this series is called The Road to Japan. And really, in this series, you're gonna see how I'm gonna be progressing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be progressing from beginner level Japanese to being absolutely fluent in Japanese and possibly moving to Japan. So if life says go to Japan, I'm gone, dude. I'm gone, right? And basically this is gonna be an introduction video, so don't expect anything big, you know what I mean? Like, this is just me explaining like why I'm actually into Japanese stuff, why and when I actually started with the whole Japanese thing. And basically I'm gonna show you actually a few apps and like a few resources that I'm gonna use, but I'm not gonna go in depth like on them. But if you want me to go in depth on them before I actually start, I can definitely do that. It's gonna benefit both of us. So yeah, it's gonna be our journey. It's not gonna be my journey, because I'm gonna actually, while I learn, I'm gonna actually be teaching. So it's gonna be like a mutual exchange of language. So that's gonna be amazing. Because a lot of those other people, like the fluent speakers that give tutorials, they actually like kind of forget the whole like struggle of learning a whole new language like Japanese. But you're gonna see me fail. Well, we're gonna fail together. But what's actually like more important than that is excelling together, and that's what I'm trying to get at. We gotta excel together, and we're just gonna be amazing people together. I guess, you know what I mean. So for the longest time, my friends be asking me why Japan, why Japanese, why the Japanese culture, why the Japanese language, you know what I mean? And obviously, firstly, the culture. Point blank, period. The culture is a beautiful culture, you know what I mean? It's just something that captures my eye, just captivates me. So Japanese culture, beautiful in my point of view. And also the food. So far, all the food I've had is just amazing, like on point. So that's also like a reason, and I just love food. So if you make good food, we can be like good friends. So yeah, that's basically that. And I just generally feel that like my soul, my destiny, my purpose is to learn Japanese and possibly actually go to Japan, because I'm just so in love with it. And obviously cherry blossoms. This kind of falls under culture, but cherry blossoms have to have its like, own thing, because it's just so amazing. It's so beautiful. It captivates me. I love using that word, captivates, because that's how I feel right now. It just captivates me. And they also ask when did I start with this whole like obsession? They call it obsession. It's not obsession, but they ask like when have you actually like gotten into this? And I believe it was 2004, 2005, around there. I watched this anime like movie. It's like 2 hours long. At the time, I didn't watch anything that was more than an hour long, but this one I watched, and I just loved it because like it was so beautiful and it captivated me. You see that word again, it captivated me, and I just loved it because like the culture it was showing, it was just so amazing. But like I don't know I don't know the name of it. I lost it somewhere down the line. It just disappeared. And yeah, but as soon as I find it, I will put a link in the description. I'll go crazy and I'll tell everyone. But yeah, after that, I just started watching more and more Japanese like movies and stuff like that. And then I think when I started listening to Japanese like music, that was like 2014. So that was that, right? And then my love grew like throughout the years, just been growing. Since 2004/5, dude. It's 2018 right now. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, that's when. So without further ado, let's get into the actual stuff. So the apps I'm going to be using, I'm not going to really go through them, as I said. I'm just going to like tell you what they do, why I'm going to use them, and like how I'm going to use them, but like very briefly. So the first app is called Memrise, right? Pictures are going to pop up, but for some of the other apps I didn't actually like get pictures because I just want to talk about them. But yeah, first one, memorize. It is the #1. I think it was like the #1 app for like learning a language. So I actually learned before they got the award. But anyways, you can learn any language. But obviously, since it's the road to Japan, we're gonna learn Japanese, right? And they have quite a few courses. I am still on course 1. I haven't actually like finished. I'm not even close to finishing course 1. So that's that, right? And basically, it's a very good app if you want to memorize stuff. That's why it's called Memorize. It's very good for like memorizing things like the characters, specific things like how to say konnichiwa. Like there's a specific way you have to say it. It's like konnichiwa, right? Because the N is like there's a double N. Technically, there's a double N in the English language, but the reason why it's double N is because like the N by itself, syllable, right? And Japanese is a very syllabic. Woo! There we go. Syllabic language. So it'll be like N is like its own syllable, and then ni is its own syllable, and then chi is its own syllable, and then wa / ha own syllable. So that's basically how Japanese works. It relies on syllables. So say for instance Benjamin, right? It only has Benjamin. It only has 3 syllables, right? But if I had to write it in Kana, which is like one of the writing systems, it is like, I don't actually remember how many syllables it is. It has to be be, n, ja, ma. It's 5 syllables in katakana, right? So it'll be 5 characters in katakana. And basically it's gonna pop up my name. It's gonna pop up right now. That's how you write it. Hopefully I was right on the amount of syllables. I'm still new. Like you see, I'm failing already. I'm already failing. Probably failing. But we're definitely gonna get more, like we're gonna get better at this, you know what I mean? Better at this. So yeah. And the second app is Busu. Busu is amazing at its own thing because Busu is mostly used for like content only. Like you can only get the content, you can only read through it, you can only listen to how they say it. Also the people on there, they say it clearer than the people in Memrise, but you can still get the hang of it. I'm actually used to like both sides of the story, so that's pretty cool. And also on Busu, you can correct people. So say like, okay, I speak English, and I'm learning Japanese, right? Someone from, okay, let's say a random country, Brazil. They'll like ask me to correct their exercise, which is like something you do after each and every single like module kind of thing, right? Say for instance you're gonna do greeting first, so then you'll be like, konnichiwa, hajimashite. We're still gonna learn more about that. So like you'll be done with greeting, and then basically at the end they'll ask you, okay, so what would you do in this situation? Then you have to be like, this person saying hello, how are you doing? So that would be konnichiwa, o genki desu ka? Then you'll be like genki desu, which is I'm good, right? Right? Correct. And then people will rate it like out of 5 stars. So if you're right, it'll be 5 stars. If you're wrong, they can it can depend like how wrong you are. Then they'll just like correct you. So that's amazing. That's why I use Busu. And then Hello Talk. Okay, so Hello Talk isn't really like content. It's more of like a social network type of thing. So you meet people, and those people will teach you. The sun is very bright. Well, I got distracted very quick. Like the people you meet, like they'll teach you English, and you can teach. Wait, no, you'll teach them English, and they'll teach you Japanese. In like it's exchange, you know. I mean, it's exchange of language. That's amazing. Like that takes the fuss out of like going outside and meeting actual people that speak Japanese. That's kind of like rare where I'm living, you know what I mean? So that's amazing. Like shout out to Hello Talk. Hello Talk is amazing. And I've also like met like non-Japanese speakers there that also want to learn Japanese, so we also learn at the same time. So that's amazing, you know what I mean? And then like there's also this other app called Japanese Tales. Obviously you can see what it's about, right? This isn't really me learning about the language, it's me learning about the culture and the folklore, and I love it. I love stories, I love reading. That's me, you know what I mean? That's me. I love reading and stuff like that. I love information. Boom. Right? And basically it's all about stories, beautiful stories, and most of the stories are directly translated kinda in a way, so it kinda like it kinda like, it's weird, like the English is weird, but it's beautiful. Like all the stories are beautiful. I've read most of them. So yeah, and then Shimeji. Hopefully I'm saying it right, but Shimeji, right? Shimeji, whatever. It's a Japanese keyboard for Android. I think they might have it for iOS. I'm not sure. But yeah, all the links description. Remember that. Yeah, basically Shimeji is amazing because it has all the stuff. It has like Gaki Guge Go, A I U E O, Gagi Guge Go, Dati. Wait. Yeah, you see, I'm not even good at the whole syllable thing. I'm still practicing that. I still have my thing. I'll show you my thing. I drew this table. Boom. Can you see that? Can you see that? Yeah. So I'm still busy with that. All the highlighted stuff, all the green stuff that's highlighted, that's the stuff that I'm familiar with. But obviously with the whole school thing, you know what I mean? School. That really ruined it for me with my Japanese progression because I had to focus a lot on school. I'm not Japanese, so I fell behind a lot. That's why we're gonna catch up with all of that, like all the syllables and stuff. So that's gonna be amazing. And then obviously anime has to be a main resource, you know what I mean? I just love anime in general, obviously, like anime movies in like 2004, 2005, around there. And now I'm just watching all kinds of anime. Finished Naruto, finished Bleach. I'm gonna go on to Tokyo Ghoul. Everyone says Tokyo Ghoul is kind of overrated and there's a lot of blood. I don't really like that much blood. It can be gory, but not too gory. You know what I mean? Apparently people say it's too gory, but that's fine. I'm like currently watching Boku no Hero Academia. Beautiful. I feel like I'm just advertising these companies, but it's fine, you know what I mean? I'm fine with this like free publicity for them. They really work hard to do this and for us to enjoy it, so that's amazing. And yeah, basically that's that, you know what I mean? As I said in the beginning, if you want me to do like a very detailed, in-depth tutorial on these things, definitely comment that in the comment section. Comment it. Be like, can you please do a review / in-depth thing of maybe Memrise, maybe use like kind of lost with Memrise. Maybe you want to know how to use Memrise, you know what I mean? And say for instance all the apps that I've mentioned, you don't have any of them, or you're on iOS and none of them are on iOS. I haven't actually checked that. Tell me, right? Tell me and I will go physically get an app that I know is on iOS and on the Android Play Store, because I don't think all of these publishers have done that. But obviously I'm not just going to use the app, I'm going to be using actual resources like this book. As I was saying, this book not only has the charts, it also has like useful phrases. You can't actually see it, I'm just talking. It has useful phrases, it has some of the actual work, it has notes. So I'm also going to be using this book. But this book is only like a rough book. I'll be getting a better book quite soon because it's kind of floppy. Hey, I don't like floppy books. Yeah, so that's about it. And since at the end of the video, I don't want this video to be too long, but basically we're at the end of the video, episode 1 of Road to Japan. Can't believe, dude, after like 16 takes we here. I'm just kidding, it wasn't that long, but it was quite a few takes because I don't know. Words of advice, right? Because I know it's gonna be a long journey. Japanese is a very complex, intricate, but beautiful language to learn, especially like with the whole 4 writing systems, right? So before I get into word advice, actually, before I get into like the words of advice, let me just tell you about the 4 writing systems if you don't know. You should know, but like just in case you don't know, we have hiragana, which is used for all like the stuff in like Japan, so normal stuff like I, you, like all the stuff that is indigenous / normal to them, right? Katakana is all like the other stuff, so like hamburger, taco, all the borrowed words katakana is used for. And then romaji is basically the English kind of writing, you know what I mean, so the Roman letters. So let's konnichiwa. I love saying konnichiwa, I don't know why, but konnichiwa will be spelled Konn Chiwa, right? Correct. But in hiragana, which is like obviously what they use to communicate, right? Not communicate, but write in, it'll look like this. Pop up, boy. Right, so it popped up. That's how it will look like in hiragana, right? But hamburger, right? Hamburger is pronounced hamburger in English, right? And in other languages. But in Japanese, it's pronounced hamburger, right? So there is no R, actually there's no R, and it looks like this in like Roman letters. So this is Romaji, right? And this is katakana, because what let me get my book, right? I wrote it somewhere here. What is it again? It's katakana, right? So it'll have sharper like characters. Hiragana, it has like nice flowing characters. Katakana, it's more like sharp and stuff. I really don't know why it's sharp. I prefer like the whole flowing thing, obviously. It's so beautiful. But then obviously that's Romaji, right? And then kanji. Kanji for me is like, people be telling me kanji is hard. Like if you're gonna learn kanji, you're gonna need like the motivation of like 1,000 people. I'm just like, guys, stop scaring me, because I really want to learn Japanese. But anyways, like kanji is all the complicated stuff. So I'm gonna give you an example right now. Boom, right? Like, you know what I mean? So like that's the stuff you kind of used to seeing. And yeah, that's basically all the 4 writing systems of Japanese. Sun's going away. 4 writing systems of Japanese, right? And here we're at the end now. We're at the end. And like legit, this is from me, like heart to heart conversation right now. If you feel like giving up, you know what I mean, if you feel like you're kind of growing tiresome of this, just remind yourself why you started. Like remind yourself why you started this whole journey. Because you're not doing this for nothing. There's the end goal. For me, that's possibly going to Japan. So like, I remind myself every day that, yo, soon you're gonna be in this beautiful place. Soon you're gonna be surrounded by amazing people, amazing cultures, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, just remind yourself why you're doing this. And I know like a lot of us are lazy. A lot of us suck at scheduling stuff. But I'm gonna find a link to a scheduling app. Or you can just even like set alarms. Alarms will work. Scheduling apps will work. I use TimeTune. It's an Android app. I think it is also on the iOS store. So hopefully that'll work. And yeah, so that's basically it, dude. Like, get a good time schedule type thing. Stay committed. Never give up. You know what I mean? Never give up. That's why I'm making this. Just you're gonna see that some days I'm just gonna be like, you know what? Why am I still doing this? Why am I still doing this? Why do I have this book? Why am I gonna get another book to do the things in? You know what I mean? And then, yeah, we're just gonna push through that. Shut up. It's gonna be a cool little thing. So yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? That's it. If you really want to get connected with me, if you want to like talk to me one-to-one basis, definitely hit me up on Instagram. I reply to all the DMs that you sent me. I don't follow back immediately. I will follow you back like if you like direct message me and just tell me that, yo, I came from YouTube, please follow me back. I'll definitely do that. And also my email, darkstarthedj@gmail.com. And yeah, subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment on what I should do next, you know what I mean, like involving Japanese, like the whole Japanese thing. And yeah, have a good day. Have a good day. Like it was morning and now it's kind of like afternoon, so yeah. Sayonara.